My grandfather sadly passed away, but he kindly left me and my siblings a small inheritance. I decided to invest in updating my computers for my self-employed lifestyle of playing music, teaching music, and my YouTube channel, which is music.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times, it was the best, it was the best.
I wanted a studio on wheels I can take on tours, bring to schools, and not need updating for years and years. So I dropped that big coin on a top-spec 15-inch 2016 MacBook. The first one rattled like there was something loose in there. But no biggie, swap you for another one. This one was great, until it rattled like there was something loose in there. We can repair it for you so you know it'll be perfect. Sure, I said, until I got it back and the Thunderbolt ports didn't work. Nice repair, guys. Third one was good, until it rattled like there was something loose in there. It had been a year at this point, so I traded up to the latest model. And it was awesome, it never rattled. Instead, the hinge broke and the left speaker blew out. After begging like the scrub I am for my money back, I got a base model 5K iMac for my music production, and this thing to take to teaching work. I call it the Nugget Book, and I kinda like it. For the first 4 months, the iMac was weaving all of my dreams until it stopped doing that. This was common. Disk too slow, system overload, disk too slow. It got to the point where I couldn't listen to any of my own tracks anymore, so I had to call Apple support. We did scans, it was inconclusive. I noticed it's not backing up to my time capsule anymore. It's over a terabyte? But the computer can't even hold that. And it's not even full. With my backup being weird, I copied important files into my iCloud drive. The fortress in the sky. But that's when the bad times started. The next day or so, my iMac wipes my user account. It's gone. No big deal. It's only my life. I panic called Apple support later and they suggest using my time capsule backup, which managed to back up to the corrupted machine with my user account missing. So I had to use a backup from ages ago with heaps of stuff missing. But it's okay! Everything's in iCloud Drive! But dreams don't happen in real life. I got all my stuff back, except for my iMovie library file, which contains all video projects I've ever made. Whole YouTube channels in there. You can't save individual projects in iMovie, just a huge 120 gigabyte library file. It would download halfway, and then stop. Text says to sign in and out of iCloud Drive, which was made difficult, but it didn't fix the problem. We tried to download the file on the MacBook, same thing. Tried downloading through a browser, nope. Sign in and out of iCloud Drive on the MacBook and now iCloud is ruined. It wants 500 gigs of storage on my MacBook. It can't even hold that. And now it can't send emails, only receive them. That's useful. You can't even cancel the download. iCloud just locks up. All syncing to do with iCloud, nah. Why is this number going up? Why is it downloading anything? Look, the internet works. Look, it works. Download something. It's about now that the iMac can't search its own hard drive anymore. Come on, you soggy scrub, I've already found it for you. It's in this folder. It's like letting a kid win hide and seek by standing in an open corner and I still can't find you. Time to call Apple again. I quote my reference number and the phone just rings and rings and rings. So I've got to start all over again. Welcome to Apple support. What's the problem today? 40 minutes later, I now have another specialist, which is fine as the other guy was getting pretty loose, just making up names and, call each other whatever. Hey, it's all fun. Tank number 2 is great though. We get in touch with actual developers, we run some profiles, we write some terminal codes. Yeah! I'm a hacker now. We send off the files to the developers team and then nothing. I wait a few weeks and Nothing. So I write them an email asking if there are any updates, and then waited a few weeks. Nothing. Well, time to start all over again. Hey, Apple support, what do you need? 1 hour of explaining later. Enter Tech 3. This guy's great, especially with me getting a little irate that it's been 2 months at this stage, and also the fact that the booking manager that worked with Silverchair offered me a show in Brisbane for my YouTube channel. He wanted a 1 hour video, but with my video project lost in iCloud Drive, I had to turn it down. Just a small dream destroyed me. But this is when the iMac really starts to blow my expectations of bad things. Logic says no, it won't open anymore. No more work then, woo! Day off! Bills don't exist when you work for yourself, right? Apple support doesn't really know. Oh, it's okay, it works again until, all I want to do is copy this sample and paste it here. Why is it out of order? Why is it doing that? Why is it playing sound where there's nothing? But it's cool, this one totally fixed itself too, by corrupting the file the next day or so, destroying 2 weeks of work. Can't have sample issues if you can't open the file, right? More Logic Pro files are behaving weird. And this is when I stopped using the computer. I was asked by a huge podcast to write a quick track for a live show of theirs in Chicago. That's pretty exciting. Did I use my home studio that I spent a lot of my spare time and money building? No. I had to use this setup instead. And you know what? I had no problems at all. That iMac is junk. Now we're here today. It's been 4 months and I don't have a single answer as to why did my iMac erase my user profile? Why wasn't it backing up properly? Why can't I download my iCloud files? Why couldn't I get in touch with my first tech? Where did my second tech go? Why can't my computer find anything? Why is Logic Pro failing corrupting? Why can't I send emails? Why can't you call me on my actual phone? Yes, this is a thing. They can't call me on my iPhone XS. I get their voicemails and missed call icons, but I never hear the phone ring. I have no idea. They have no idea. This is a $2,000 phone that they make. I had to get a $20 iPhone 4 and separate SIM card service and keep it on me at all times just to get through hours of these calls. With the iMac unplugged and my MacBook not sending emails, I'm down to my phone to run my work through. Which has stopped sending me email notifications, by the way. Joke's on me for using iCloud email services too. Was it because I didn't spend enough money over the years? Did you need more money? I was sure I'd spent enough money. Maybe there's a DLC of Mr. Loot Crate or something. I'm supporting Apple. Boy, I wish they'd support me. iMac 5K 2018 model, I give it a 2 out of 10. MacBook, 8 out of 10.